Warrior. Directed by Gavin O'Connor, Warrior stars Joel Edgerton and Tom Hardy. After returning home for the first time in 14 years, Tommy Conlon takes no time to rest and signs up for an MMA tournament known as Sparta to win the grand prize of $5 million. His brother Brendan Conlon signs up as well, unknowing that his brother would be in the tournament too. With $5 million on the line, these two would have to decide whether they cherish the blood between them or spill it all in the ring. In my opinion, one of the best sports fighting movies since Rocky. Warrior actually gives you characters to care about, fight scenes that actually look like they hurt, and even a story that you can actually connect with. And this story does not pull its punches either. You've got two brothers who chose different paths when their parents decided to split up, with the two never having contact ever since. Tommy ends up joining the military and gaining a whole new family from there. But when one of his fellow Marines dies, he feels like he has to leave the military and support that friend's family, thus leading him to Sparta. Brennan, however, decided to stay with his father when Tommy ran away with his mother. Brennan mostly stayed because he was in love and didn't want to leave that behind. After starting a family with Tess, Brennan soon finds out that he won't be able to pay for the bills anymore, at least not on a teacher's salary. That's when he soon finds out about Sparta as well. And after training with a friend and some lucky circumstances, Brennan is able to join the tournament. And that's when the brothers cross paths once again. I think this is the first movie I remember seeing Joel Edgerton, or even Tom Hardy for that matter, and they both give it their absolute best in this movie. I honestly think this is still one of my favorite movies from either of their film careers, and I hope it stays that way for a very long time. They both give amazing performances, from Edgerton's caring and devoted character to Hardy's arrogant and lone wolf character. And even Nick Nolte was able to steal the show, as the brother's father, Paddy Conlon. There's one scene in particular that really just shows you why Nick Nolte deserved the Best Supporting Actor award back when this movie came out. And the cinematography was just excellent through and through. They really show the two different areas of Pennsylvania very well, one being Philadelphia, the other being Pittsburgh. They tell two whole different stories and it's just beautifully captured. There's even a certain montage scene that just shows this perfectly. You've got two different stories going at the same time. Two different scenarios, two different cities, just going side by side, and the whole montage is just absolutely just gorgeous. I really like that they kept the fight scenes very traditional. It made you feel like you were watching, let's say, Rocky for the first time again. The soundtrack was absolutely stupendous. With all the build-up and all the tension that this movie was having, the soundtrack was just fitting perfectly, especially during the fight scenes. It had so much build-up, and then once fists started flying, it just explosions, and the soundtrack was just amazing. And then the end song, the last 5 minutes of the movie, was just, it was kind of just tear-jerking because it fit so well. The soundtrack just fits so well with this film. This movie has been and always will be one of my favorite films of all time. Between the acting and the story alone, I feel like this movie goes above and beyond what most sports movies do these days. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry I'm really sick today. I have been for like this whole week. That's why I wasn't able to see Shin Godzilla with Mike and Corey yesterday. But over here is going to be my Glensday last week, and that was for Edge of Tomorrow. Over here is going to be Mike's Recca Mondays, which was for Birth of a Nation. And yeah, he's very upset that I haven't seen that yet. So you should probably see it before me, just to tell him how good it is. Down below is Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Go check out our social media, especially the Instagram. We post cool pictures all the time of like mostly my face, but whatever. Down below that is a like and subscribe button and a dislike button, and below that is a comment section. Tell me whether or not you have seen Warrior and whether or not you like it or not. If you don't, that makes me pretty sad, and I'm just gonna stop the video.